Okay, you're welcome back. I'm listening to you guys.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Francis.
Yeah, good evening. You're welcome, Mr. Uchenna.
Okay. Yeah. I'm reaching out from Onitsha.
Okay.
So I have some concerns.
Yeah.
Number one is I want to start with the business side, right?
Yeah.
Because
Very important.
if I should queue into this business, I consider myself as an independent agent, right?
Yes, sir.
So I've heard about other school softwares, other digital school softwares. I know quite some, though I've not really been involved in their marketing or whatsoever. So I'm also aware that some people used to charge a flat rate, like maybe some companies can charge 200,000 for a term,
Mm.
right? Relative to the plans, our own basic plan that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing 500, 700, 1,000. So looking at competition, would you think that pricing, or these are price as in, wouldn't you think that some people that are charging a flat rate of, like, say, 200,000 naira per term for maybe their basic plan, or maybe for their gold plan, won't you think that they would be in a better position than us that is charging 1,000 naira per student, right? Because a school can have 3,000 students, and the other company can be charging them 200,000 naira per term. So if we can multiply our 1,000 naira by 3,000 students, you know how much it is. So looking at competition in this business, I think we should also look at this our pricing plan, right? So that's number one. Number two, the marketing materials that we are going to be using, right? Do they contain the company's information? Personally, I would like in a situation where I will take hold of my own marketing. I wouldn't like if I'm an independent person. I'm supposed to be earning from my labor. So I wouldn't like in a situation where I'll be sharing demos. I'll be sharing marketing materials that contains the company's information, as in your own company's information. Because we know what Nigerians is. So somebody can easily get to the website of your company, get their information, and start relating directly with you. Then at the end of the day, my own effort will not yield me anything. So I would like to see in a situation where if we can be if we can if the company can create a different platform for, I don't really know how you want to do it, but I would like to see me being in charge of my own marketing, and my information being displayed on whatever materials I'm sharing out there, so
Okay.
that my effort will come to me. Then another one is that can we also, as independent partners, can we also renegotiate our own price? Can we be allowed to fix our own pricing, right? Then the 100 naira, and like you said, when we get business of 500 naira per student, that the marketers will get 100 naira and the company will get 500 naira. I don't think is a good plan, right? So I should be looking at worst 50-50, because this business is marketing. Marketing is the soul of every business. Without marketing, there's no business. So the effort won't lie much on the marketers, because at the end of the day, they will go all out looking for prospects. They'll be going out to use maybe spending their transport. And it might interest you that sometimes you might need to pursue a prospect for a very long time. You'll be calling the person on phone, you'll be visiting, you'll be going to do presentations. Sometimes you might need to involve online marketing, and you know how much to run a Facebook ad for instance. Now, if you're spending 5,000 per ad a day, you're not even spending money. So a marketer will go out, get prospects, and he or she will just go with 100 naira out of 500 naira. 500. I don't think is a good bargain. It's not a good bargain for me, right?
Okay.
So at worst, it should be something like 50-50. But if I'm to suggest, a marketer's commission
Mm.
should be even be more than the company, because what the company will do, what they just need to be doing is just to be renewing their domain subscription, and we know that it is yearly subscription for domain, and we know how much it is and all that. So there is a lot, but let me just stop here for you to react, and maybe some other persons will react. Then going
Okay.
forward, I will still ask some
Yeah.
things. I will still ask.
You asked very important if you asked very important questions. So let me start from the first one. The first one you said if there is a possibility of having a flat rate, especially where the school sees that they have a lot of population. Okay, so now in such scenarios, one, there are different types of pricing. There are companies that give you a flat rate. But what we have considered is that if we begin to give flat rates, so many schools will also not be able to partake. Because you have a school that is 100, for example, and if you say they should pay a flat rate of 200,000, they will not be able to pay it. So they will be able to pay based on what their population is. And mind you, these schools make a lot of money. Even when you charge them 1,000, some of them eventually put it as 5,000 in their bill. Are you getting me? So where you see a school that is very much populated, all you need to do is to communicate with us so that we will see whether there is a way we can agree on something. Ndị Igbo na-asị kama anụ ga-agba ọsọ ka egbu bilie ọdụ ka esi ekwu ya. Instead of your catch in a hunting game to run and escape, it is better you cut off the tail and at least you have something in your hand. So when you come to schools that are trying to negotiate based on their large population, if you let us know, we can now say, okay, what do? We'll find the best solution to it. There is nothing is cast on stone when it comes to pricing, especially when we are sure that the people are going to give us a large population. So you can open up a negotiation with them and let us know, okay, can we go this way? Can we go this way? But at least you have to present your pricing plan to them first. Then know the one that they will prefer. Then secondly, you asked about what was the second one you spoke about? The marketing materials. Okay, we have a lot of flyers and videos. So if we send you the flyer, well, some of them are editable. You can just, if you know how to use some of these graphic editing tools like Canva and so on, you might be able to just edit the contact information and put your own personal information. Therefore, if there is any video we send you, if you know how to use CapCut and so on, you can easily also edit the videos to capture your own contact information, which is very true, so that anybody that is coming from you will know that, okay, this is the person that the school is coming from. Okay. Then thirdly, on the on the commission structure. Okay, so the commission structure, we understand that 20% is what no company will pay a marketer 50% of whatever comes in. Why? Because for the company to survive, there are staff that will continue to provide support for the school. For instance, once you as a marketer, you have gotten a school and that school has been deployed, you are technically not going to be working much with the school. So because whenever they have a need for support, whenever they have a need to do any major thing or to implement something, it's our support department that handles that any technical issue. So you're not the one that will be taking care of that technique. Your own is basically when it's time to pay, they pay and you get your own payment. So the major work is during the time of marketing. And that's why we make that payment a regular payment. So that's one work, that one effort you put. At least when you remember that the money keeps coming every day. But for us as a company, there are staff that must be paid. There are staff that make sure that the websites are renewed, that make sure that they provide support for the school, that make sure that the company is functioning well. The company will have to pay their staff, and it is from the money that is being generated. Even real estate companies. In fact, real estate companies that make so much money, they don't pay their marketers 50%. You understand? They pay their marketers between 5 to 10% or maximum 15%. That one said that you only earn it once, not even continuously. So I don't know if there are companies that pay 50% or more than 20% commission. So as a company, we pay 20% and make it regular because at the point of getting the school is difficult, but as soon as the school has been closed, the marketer's job for that school has reduced drastically, apart from when it's time to collect payment, because support questions when they call, oh, we want to do this, oh, we're having problems with this. There is always a support department that will be online, always waiting to receive calls and provide that support. So that is the reason why the company pays 20% and make it a regular thing. We have other marketers in different locations, and that is exactly what we pay them. Then you also ask the question of whether you are free to set your own prices. Yes, you are free as long as you can justify your price to whoever you are marketing. But you know that you might not be the only person marketing within that area. So if, for example, we are selling to you at it's more like we are selling to you basic plan at 400, then silver plan we are selling to you at a discounted price, and then the gold plan is more like we are selling it to you at 800 and we're asking you to sell at 1000. That's how it is. But if you say you want to sell it at 1005, our own is give us 800 and take whatever is on top. But you know that you might be marketing at 1005. Another person who is also a marketer can come to that same school, maybe not knowing that you've been there, and still sell to the school at 1000. So in that case, the school might look at so except you are very sure that in a particular territory, you are the only one that is operating within that territory. And also making sure that whatever price you are giving to any school, you also communicate the price to us so that when the school calls and say we are from so and so, we will be able to know, okay, what was the pricing? We know the pricing. We'll be able to justify that for you. And then you will be the one now collecting. Now, if you want to fix pricing for yourself, it means that you are going to set up a company or a business where the payments go to you. Then, when they pay you, you send our own payments to us. Because if you are charging 1005, for example, against 1000, if the school pays to us, the federal government will automatically remove 7.5% as VAT. Every payment that comes into our company's account, 7.5% goes to the government. So that technically means that 7.5 plus 20% is almost 27.5% is gone. So we are left with around 70% plus to be able to manage and run the company. So if they remove 7.5%, so what is remaining? So it means if you want to charge, make sure that you are setting up something like a marketing company, and that marketing company, so every information and every details is going to be your name. The only difference is that you become like an affiliate. You become like an affiliate. You can market it with your company name. You can have some, like your name is Uchenna. You can have something like Technologies.com. Okay. So Tech Technology is also marketing digital school software. So everything goes through Tech. So in that case, you design your flyers, you can do your videos, everything is like coming to Tech. So when a school is paying you higher, they don't actually know that you are selling for us, as the case may be. So in that case, you can be free to sell at your own price. I don't know whether I answered you correctly.
Yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah, thank you.
So that's that. So does anybody, Naza, I need to hear your voice.
No. I'm following right on.
Okay. Sunday, Akosu, and Mr. Daniel.
So, Mr. Francis Amon, I'm following rightly. And good questions from Mr. Uchenna. Yes, I think he really opened up and we got some more information about how to go about the whole thing.
All right. So, Mr. Uchenna, it seems every other person doesn't have a question. So let's keep getting your own questions, since you say you have many other things to say.
Okay, sir. I'm just looking at this plan, our plan, and I discovered that the basic plan does not have Android app, right? It does not have an Android app, and like in schools, we have nursery and primary schools that does not have secondary, for instance, and in some schools you will have nursery and primary school that have secondary, and this app will be a major a major selling point for us, as in for people that will understand this digital school software, right?
Yeah.
So I believe that telling them that you will get a website and an app that you can use on your phone, because the teachers that will be uploading and feeding back, as in feeding the information into the app, they will need at least it will be easier for them to be operating it on their phones, because everybody might not have that opportunity to have laptops. So I'm seeing this basic plan as a suitable plan for schools that runs primary and nursery schools, as in schools that has nursery and primary, because nursery and primary school, they might not really have that need for online CBT.
So why can't they
Are you getting me?
why can't they do CBT for that? Don't you know that common entrance now, federal common entrance, most of the common entrance is now computer based?
I'm not aware.
So they'll prepare their children for computer based examinations. Okay, so let me answer that question.
Okay.
If you are doing pricing, there are features that are very important that you cannot put in the basic plan. If you put it in the basic plan, then there is no need for the people to go for the gold plan. Do you understand me? So as a business that is having pricing, there are some important features that you cannot put for basic. The reason is to motivate them to go to the gold plan so that they can pay better. Basic is basic. So that's that.
Yeah, I understand you, but I'm thinking in a situation where they might not really have the need for other features that are in the gold plan. So that features might they might just be lying low there without them utilizing it. But since that you said that primary schools now that their common entrance is CBT, I'm not aware of that information before now. At least it's okay. It's okay. So I was the one that called you earlier in the afternoon to ask maybe schools that has many different campuses or different branches. Maybe they have branch in Oka, they have branch in Onitsha, they have branch in Asaba. So how can we be able to integrate all their information and each of the branches retaining their separate identities and their financials and all that?
Okay. I want to show you a school that has multiple branches. So you can see the school, Abijola's private school. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ochena, you can see it, Abi. Mr. Ochena, can you see my screen?
Yes, your screen is seen.
Okay, so this is Jola's private school. I think he has disconnected. So this school has multiple branches. So when they come to portal login, student login, you have to choose the campus. Are you seeing it? So this one is Estate Campus, Oyingbo Campus, Pike Campus. The same thing as a staff. If you are logging in, you log in and select your campus. So when you select your campus and log in, it is going to be information for that particular campus that you are going to see. So that should answer the question. So whether you have 10 branches, all your 10 branches, they are all separate campuses. Mr. Ochon, I hope it's clear.
Yeah. So do they attract extra charges or is still the same?
They just pay by the number of students in each campus.
Yeah, okay.
They just pay by the number of students in each campus. So something like this now, Jolas. So when you want to log in, as a student, you select your campus. The same thing as a staff, you select your campus. So that's what happens. So we have some schools that are like that have multiple locations. So each campus is done independently, but connected to the same website, as long as they are using the same name. As long as they are using the same name, they maintain one website. What is different is the back end. So more questions or I think we have done a justice to the business of the day. No other question?
Okay, to add up to the whole thing.
Okay.
Yes, for them to get, because I'm sure if they go through every module of the software software, I think they will really get a hold much more understanding on how to
And so what
give
I'm
their
going to
service.
do is that I'm going to create a login detail and send you our demo website so that you can log in through the demo website and access the whole features by yourself. Then possibly send you videos module by module for you to be able to watch and get used to the platform. I'll just create a login detail for you, send you the demo website. In case you want to show a school a demo, you'll be able to log in. Is that okay?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's good.
So that's
So is there something like a trial, maybe a free trial period, maybe 30 days free trial period or something?
Those things are possible, depends on your negotiation with the school. Let's say, for instance, now you come this term. There are some schools that have been looking for something like this. They won't talk about trial. Are you getting me? But whereby there are some schools that you just need to say, okay, use it for 30 days before you start. Maybe don't pay us until end of the term so that you can be satisfied that this thing is okay. Are you getting it now? You say, okay, no problem. Or something like that. So it just depends. Every school is circumstantial, depending on the circumstance surrounding the school. So you'll be able to use your discretion.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you.
Yes, about this trial, I think it makes a whole lot of sense because there are schools that if you approach them, they will tell you that they have one in place or they have the way they manage. I think majorly those kind of schools, because why I think another way to enter them and get it right with them, because I'm assured that this particular software is quite robust that you barely get a type in the market. I think with this trial method, letting them have it for a particular period of time, yes, will really be another good strategy
As you're discussing with a school, there is what we call blocking resistance in marketing. Blocking resistance. If you see that their resistance is based on the fact that they want a trial period, you tell them, okay, you will communicate the company. Definitely, we will be able to say, okay, grant that request. Are you getting the point?
Okay.
But as you're talking with a school, there are some schools that you're talking with, they say, we are ready, we are ready. Will you now be the person to go and be suggesting to them to do trial when you see that they are ready?
No, it can't happen that way. No, I know what I'm saying. There is a particular school in mind, as in I have. That is why I'm saying this. This school is really growing. And I've worked at times, I do part-time accounting classes with their students. They are really growing rapidly. And they have one in place, but I'm sure because with my few experience with them, I noticed they've been having glitches and it doesn't manage finance and it's nothing compared to this one. So that is what is in mind for picking up this trial?
There is no problem we don't have any problem with giving trials. I'm only saying use your discretion to know those that need and those.
Sure, it's clear. It's clear. I can't just open it up like that. I never thought of that until Uchenna talked about it.
It's possible.
All right.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's any other question.
I think we really had so much this evening.
Okay, so what I'll just do is to create login details and send, and then send you marketing materials. For those that want to fix pricing, you can market with your own company name, get payments, pay us. Are you getting the point? So if you are marketing with your company name, that means you are also most likely to be the one maybe creating their website. so that everything you'll be managing it. The only thing you do is that you are collecting your money. You know the one that comes to us as your technology provider. You pay us our own. And even if you are charging them 10,000, it's not up. We have people like that we don't even interface, because if you are going to be that, we will not interface with the school you are managing. We will not let the school know that we are. So your own is you are managing the school, you have your pricing, so the school does not even know us. So you are also providing support. When they have questions, they call you. If it's something you cannot fix, you let us know. That is how so many organizations work also. They franchise their product, and other people are resellers, and nobody knows. There are many people that are putting Samsung banner. They are just selling Samsung just sold the franchise to them. Say, use our name. Are you getting the point now? So you are the one that will determine how you want to sell and how you want to be paid. So I think that's that for now. So in the absence of any other question, I think we call it a night.
Right.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you, Mr. Dan,
Thank you
Thank you
very
for your
much.
time.
Mr. Uchenna and Naza and Mr. Newton. We didn't hear your voice, Newton. But no problem.
Yeah, I was flowing through. Yeah, I had all the conversation. When I wanted to ask question regards to the this marketing part, but the person that asked question actually like he opened up a lot, which I learned everything I was willing to know. So no need of me asking the same question since the thing have been opened.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Uchenna. Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
night rest, everybody.
All right, sir. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a great night.